Hello and welcome to this week's newsletter, and yes, it's the best week of the year when it comes to golf. It is Open Championship week. How very exciting. It's the best championship in the world. It's the oldest championship in the world, and it means so much to every player that plays this game. To the Men's Open Championship this week at Royal Troon. Who's going to win? Well, the conditions, much like everywhere else in the Great British Isles, it's going to be very green because of all the rain we had, and the rough is going to be up. It's going to be proper thick and juicy, a bit like playing at Galston. The wind is going to be up a little bit for the first 2 days as well. So it's quite a hard one to call. I guess the usual suspects will be up there. Scotty Scheffler, Xander Schauffele, Rory McIlroy, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka will be up there. But yeah, it's quite a tough one to call. I don't know what Scotty Scheffler's links wind record is like. I guess it's pretty good. I mean, Bryce is good at everything else, isn't he? So he will be favourite. But can Rory put right a few wrongs from the US Open is the big question. He did all right at the Scottish Open last week. But yes, finished in the top 10. His putter went a bit cold over the weekend, but it would be something else if Rory came back and won this Open Championship, wouldn't it be? One of the sneaky picks, although he's not so sneaky now, is Bob McIntyre. Bob McIntyre won his home Open, the Scottish Open at Renaissance Club last weekend. A fabulous finish for him under great pressure because he finished second when he thought he won it last year to Rory McIlroy. So this time he's actually come good. He got a little bit lucky. He hit it into proper, thick, horrible, juicy rough on the 16th. Was just about to wedge it out sideways, put his foot down, realised he was standing on a sprinkler head and managed to get a free drop into some shorter rough, then hit a fantastic shot out onto the green and hold the putt for an eagle, 3, to go into a one-shot lead. So it was a fantastic performance from Bob McIntyre. He is turning into quite a winner now, having not won much until this year. He's now won the Canadian Tour on the Canadian Open on the PGA Tour, and now his home Open, the Scottish Open at Renaissance Club. So Bob McIntyre has got to be one of the favourites going into the Open Championship, but it all depends how much he was celebrating last weekend, doesn't it? Because I think he does like to celebrate his victories very well. There's lots of clips on social media of him and his dad drinking some whiskey out of a big trophy that he won for winning it. So yeah, Bob McIntyre, you never know. Other outside as well. It's always be nice to see a British person do well, wouldn't it? So Ewan Ferguson, Scottish lad, won the Italian Open a couple of weeks ago. He wouldn't be an outside bet for me. He'd be pretty good, I reckon. But other than that, you've got the usual Brits, Fleetwood, Hatton, he's playing all right. Not heard of much John Rahm these days, but he's got a great links game. Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, again, got great links games. But it's just, so I think it's a really wide open, and I'm really interested and looking forward to seeing what happens. Right, let's move back to last week, and we'll go back to last week's ladies' major championship, the Evian Championship, held over in France there, and it was a fantastic finish by Ayaka Furue, who eagled the last to win by one shot. She hit a fantastic hybrid in, I think it was a 4 hybrid in, from 190 yards to about 10 foot, and then coolly rolled the eagle putt in on the par 5, the eagle putt in to win by one shot from the Australian Stephanie Karakaru. But yeah, it was a fantastic performance and great to see. I caught a little bit of that Sunday afternoon as we all prepared for the football, on my word. Enough about that. How disappointing was that? But yeah, well done to Furue from Japan. She won with a fantastic eagle on the last, her first major championship. And by the way, she played those last few holes. I'm sure it will be the first of many. We've already news on the PGA Tour. It was a sort of bit of a second string event, but they still played over at the, what was the ISO Championship, where a young Englishman called Harry Hall, he plays on the PGA Tour for a couple of seasons now, done okay, bit of a journeyman pro, but he actually managed to win his first event, Harry Hall on the PGA Tour, in a 6-man playoff by the looks of things. Oh my goodness, I didn't see any of it, but there was, yeah, 6 of them all finished at 22 under par, and Harry Hall managed to win the playoff, so great to see that. Obviously, I think he must have get into the Open Championship, so when you're looking for sort of outside bets, they're not bad ones to pick, really, those ones that have won the previous week, because obviously they're in good form. So I don't know if he's made the field, but I guess he probably has, so he wouldn't be a bad outside pick as well. Right, okay, let's move on to Galston Golf Club news, and we'll go back to last Wednesday's Ladies Divisional Stapleford, where Victoria Watson won Division 1 with a fine 37 points. Well done, Victoria. And in Division 2, Jeanette Heatherton won with 35 points. Well done to you two ladies. On Thursday, the men had their midweek Stapleford, where Stu Finch won Division 1 with 37 points, beating Daniel Crosby on countback. In Division 2, Andy Klein won with 39 points. Well done, Andy, beating Scott Watson, Ross Elliott and Graham Lawson all on 38. And in Division 3, Arthur Darby won with 39 points. Well done, Arthur, beating Jeff Helmore and John Mills with 37 points. Then on, Sunday, we had a mixed roll-up competition where Owen Darby won with 41 points. Well done, Owen, beating Keith Newbury into second on 39 points. In Pro Captain Challenge news, well, mine and H's little run has come to an end. We won 2 matches in a row, but unfortunately last Thursday we lost to Scott Watson and Bob Picton by 6 points. They played very well. Me and H weren't so good. I'm finding golf immensely frustrating at the moment. I go from 1 week where I can't get the ball on the fairway. The next week I can get the ball on the fairway but can't hit me iron shots. The following week I get both of those together and my short game goes wrong. Oh my word, I am struggling with my game. I can't get anything going together. I find it so frustrating. Oh, I hate golf. And H, to be fair, does okay. He's pretty steady, has his good weeks, has his bad weeks. Unfortunately, when he does have a bad week, they are very bad. But when he's good, he is very good. But yes, really, it's down to me. I'm just struggling. I'm just finding it really difficult to score. I know I've got to play more, and that's the answer to it. But yes, my word, I'm finding it very frustrating. Last night, actually, we played on a Tuesday evening, a rearranged match. We played against Kieran Gallen and Steve Hall, and my word, they were phenomenal. Again, ham and egged well. Why is it everybody we play against seems to ham and egg so well? But they were so very good. They managed to get 46 points, which was absolutely fantastic. So me and H got a bit of a beating there. So yes, we are struggling a little bit to get our wins, but you know, to be honest, we've won 2 out of 8, which isn't great, obviously. But yeah, it's really difficult out there at the moment. I'm struggling with my game, and H, like I say, blows a little bit hot and cold, but they're still mostly enjoyable. Thank you very much to Bob and Scott for last Thursday. Thank you very much to Kieran and Steve for last night. Very enjoyable. Well, I enjoyed your company, not so much my golf. I need to get some more practice in, must practice more. That is the only answer, really. Right, okay, that's everything for this week. Very much looking forward to the Open Championship. Keep an eye on this hole. The 11th hole at Royal Troon is absolutely, well, anything really difficult. It's like 450 yards long, railway down the right, gorse bushes down the left. It's kind of normally plays into the wind as well, so it's a ridiculously difficult hole. Generally at Royal Troon, the wind blows down on the front 9, which is the shorter 9, and into on the back 9, that's prevailing wind. So generally the scores will be really good on the front 9. They'll get it going, they'll shoot some 6 under pars on the front 9, I'm sure, and then they've got to hang on the back 9. So it's always a good watch. A fantastic golf course, Royal Troon, so really can't wait for this tournament. Right, thanks very much for watching. I've done the draw, by the way. I'll try and include a couple of photos of the draw onto this newsletter if I can. If not, you can visit the Galston Golf Club Facebook page where I have posted it on there. Right, that is everything for this week. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.